What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here, FIFA 20, and this is the Wolverhampton Wolves Manager Career Mode here, as we're back here for some more Wolves TV. And as you take a look here, we're kind of, we're getting, I think we're in the first 2 months. I think we just finished up the first 2 months of the season. And as you take a look here, Manchester United, of course, in first place right now with 22 points. We're at number 4 with only 19 points. And out of 7 games we've been in so far, 6 wins and 1 draw and no losses. We've only given up 5 goals so far here in these 7 games, and it's been pretty nice. Of course, we're also in the Champions League right now, and we're having a good run in there. And things are looking up for us. We're playing against some tough teams, got some tough defenses that we're facing here. We got a tough game coming up here actually with Chelsea, which we'll see in episode 30. Honestly, it's kind of a little frustrating. I will say that. I've already kind of recorded that one already and got it in the can, as we say. But yeah, we had a nice game there against the Hull City. Won 7-0, as I believe Mape had a hat trick in that game. So that was very nice to see that happen. And of course, as you see there, we got 6 points so far. We've beaten the first 2 teams, below us there. And then of course, so we got Basel, FC Basel, I think that's how you say it. We got them coming up here, and that'll finish up. At least playing them. At least we've played that. We'll be eventually playing each of those teams just once, either home or away, and then we'll play them again. Of course, again, home and away. If we didn't play them at home, we play them on the road. If we played them on the road, we play them at home. And then, of course, the winner of that group moves on to the next round. Cameron Davis, some of the players here that we've been kind of talking about here, some of our younger players we brought up from the youth academy, and now we're going to try to see where we can find a spot for them to go to some other teams. So as you see there, Cameron Davis, he's going to be on a loan for 1 year, so he's going to take off here. Once the transfer window opens, he'll be eligible to go. Right now, he can play on the team if we wanted him to get some experience. But I think, to be quite honest, I think it's just safe for us to go ahead and just kind of have him just sitting there and waiting to go. And of course, also too, for Jimenez there, we're gonna go ahead and have Jimenez take off, as he will move on to a new club there. I believe it's Villarreal CF. I believe it's a Spanish team that he will be going off to. So once the transfer window open, that which will be the winter transfer window, then we'll of course he'll move on. Along, of course, some other players that I didn't show there that did find a home during this since the transfer window's closed. We can still offer teams their services, but they won't be able to get those players until once the transfer window opens up again. So that'll be part of the winter transfer window. And of course, that it will be in the month of January. So we're in the month of October, and so far things are looking very nice for us. Like I said, for the most part here, we've been playing very well as a team, and it's only going to get better here. And of course, once we each game we build a part of this, we get better and better, get stronger and stronger. But there's, of course, going to be some roadblocks ahead of us. Once from game to game, we haven't seen. We've still got some of those big teams. We still haven't seen Liverpool yet. We haven't seen Manchester United. We haven't seen Chelsea yet, which we'll see here in the next episode. But also too, we got some of the bottom feeders there that we have to kind of worry about when it comes to playing this game, because everyone can get a win. Everyone can have a bad day, and we're acceptable to that. So we just got to be aware of our way we're playing right now, and just play some really good football there on the pitch. And of course, we're having this issue with the logjam that we kind of have right now, with not necessarily with our CMs, but our CDMs. Also, our strikers, we're having issues with, because we got so many guys there in that striker position that we want to give them playing time, but not everybody's going to be able to get playing time. And of course, the guys that are going to get playing time, of course, would be Mape, Catrone, and maybe even Wayne Rooney in that, of course, in a certain situation. I think we'll see him more and more be a part of the playing in competitions and the cup games and stuff like that. So that's what more and more we'll see of him going along in the future of this, until he does either decides to retire, or he is on a transfer. We've offered him, we put him out there, letting him know that we're willing to deal with any team that would want his services, because he's still playing and he's still got skills there. So we don't want to I don't want to keep him on the bench for too long. But we are going to, have him play a couple times there. But for the most part here, it's going to be during different competitions like the Cabero Cup, the Champions League, and so on and so forth. So those are the competitions that I'm kind of looking at here for him to be, be aware of it and do. And we're going to try to do our best here. To just try to do our best, try to get rotating. And I think I have a spreadsheet document that actually shows. I should show it here in this video, but I don't think I have the time to do it. But at least trying to figure out rotation-wise, how guys can come in and whatnot. Because there's days that guys just need a day off or two, or maybe need to miss 2 matches just to stay healthy and stuff like that. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Of course, right now you're looking at some of the stats here from a lot of different competitions we're in. We're in a lot of competitions this year. Since winning the winning the Premier League, we get thrown into the Champions League, and we want to try to get that trophy. But of course, our main trophy that we are really concerned about the most is that Premier League trophy. We want to be back-to-back Premier League champions. And like I said, rotation is going to be very key for us. Not to mention just bringing that younger crop of talent that we have. I've been training with those guys more and more often here, and I'm also changing up the way they're training so we can get those XPs up higher and quicker. And we'll be able to see some of those guys start making impacts here. I'm hoping by we get to that next transfer window here. So, but it's gonna be really important how they play and how everything turns out here once we get further deeper, because once the second transfer window comes up, that winter transfer window, the season will definitely start picking up. If you guys know anything from last year, it's crazy how things just turned around and just got chaotic, and teams, those top 4 or 5 teams, start getting a little playing. We're getting closer to each other in the standings there, and we want to try to avoid that this year. So if all possible, but it is Premier League, so anything can really happen. Take a look at some of our objectives here. Of course, we got that one right there that we need to try to get done with, and we do have a young man right now that he has a good opportunity to really show up. I think it's Maxi Mendez and Allsted. They're 2 guys that we have that are wings that I'm going to start utilizing more probably when we play in the Cabero Cup. I think that would be a good experience for them to see what they can do, and try to give them that playing time there that they'll desperately need to have. So as we take a look here, like I said, that big game coming up here in episode 30, that's going to be the Chelsea game, and then we'll have that Southampton game. And both of those are Premier League games. So those will be the next episode, episode 30. I'm trying a formation where we can do 2 games, one episode do 2 games, another episode do 3. I kind of want to feature more of the Champions League games, so we can focus on those a lot more, and then that definitely be the game, like the showcase game. And then the Premier League games, you know, really truly, if there's not much going on, there's no scoring in the first half, we'll kind of just, you know, skip the first half, and I'll just show you guys highlights of the second half, or vice versa. So the editing will be a little bit different once we get, you know, deeper into the season here. So, and you'll start seeing a change here probably for after episode 30 there, where I'm going to kind of cut away and just trying to shorten up the videos a little bit more and just kind of focus on just one particular game. And then not to mention, we're also going to start simming games at some point here. So, but that's it for this episode of the Wolves TV. Like I said, so far the first 2 months of the season has been very helpful, very good, and the guys have been playing really well. Right now, we're just kind of waiting on some of these transfer windows here. But right now, not much of a, you know, no chaos right now for our squad. It's just, we're just trying to just, you know, stay ahead afloat, you know, keep our head above water, and just keep playing good football out there. So, but that's it for me. As always, guys, stay tuned for more here on the channel, as we're gonna really try to get through season 2 of this series. But if you guys enjoyed today's episode or enjoy the series, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. Don't forget to also check us out on ESGNet LP, as we have we're going to be starting a series, should be starting a series here pretty soon on FIFA 22. It's a series I cannot wait to start, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So, as always, again, keep yourselves really healthy, and I will see you all next time.